Hey guys, it's Wacky Will Times. Today I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I know this isn't really the normal video I usually make, but I'm going to do it anyway. First, you're going to need to know the move. So F is front of the cube, so you turn the front of the cube clockwise. Okay? R is the right of the cube, so you're going to turn the right of the cube clockwise when I say R. So when I say F, turn the front of the cube clockwise. And when I say R, turn the right of the cube clockwise. When I say U, U is up, so when I say U, turn the top of the cube clockwise. When I say B, turn the back of the cube clockwise. And basically all of that, if I say like U prime, it's the top of the cube counterclockwise. Anyway, let's start. So to start solving the cube, you want the white centerpiece on the top. The first step, you need to build a white cross. Basically, you want a cross to look like this out of white with the colors lined up here, and I'll tell you what I mean. So basically, I'm going to put this up, and when I mean by colors lined up, I mean if there's an orange here, there should be an orange right here. This doesn't matter, just this and this. So see these two green, and then these two are orange. So you gotta finish that cross off. It'll take some practice figuring out how to do it, but after you have practice, then you'll be able to do it easily. So it should look like this. This doesn't matter right now. It's just with this, this, and this lined up. After you make the cross, you want to turn the cube upside down so the yellow is facing up. Then you want to find any piece with white on it, and this piece has white on it, and it has blue and orange on it. So you want to line up with the blue, with the orange and blue centerpiece right here. And then if it's facing, it should be on the right of you. And if it's facing up, you do this algorithm: R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime. Now this is down here with lined up right there. Find another one with white, and this one has white, and it's green and orange. So you want to line it up with the green and orange centerpiece, and it's facing off to the right. So you want to just do this algorithm: R, U, R prime. Now this is all lined up. I don't have any right now, but if the white is facing front towards you, you do this algorithm: F prime, U prime, F. When you're done with this step, you should have this solved, and you should have all three of the colors here lined up and the centerpieces above them, the correct centerpiece. Now, what you want to do is to solve the next part. You find any piece at the top in the middle that doesn't have yellow on it. So this has red and blue. So you want to line this red up with the rest of it, and then it needs to go right here. So this is what you do. If it needs to go here where the blue is, you go away from that. Then you go up on this side. Then you go back, and then you come down, and then you have the white here. So this is what you want to do. You want to go away from where it is, where Yeah, you want to go away from where it was then up from where it used to be. Then you go bring it back and then push it down. So you have the white here, and you have this in the right place. So then I'll give you another example. And this is the red and the green. So you go away from the green, then you go up on the side that it used to be on, then you come back, and then you go down, and then you find this white right there, then you go away from where it is, then you come up, then you go back, and then you go down. Also, if there's a piece without in the wrong place, right here there's a blue and orange, which should not be there, so you just go away from it, up, back, then down, then do the same thing with the white, away, up, back, down. Then it kicks it out and puts it up here. When you're done doing all this, then your cube should look like this, with this solved, and then these two, the bottom two layers solved, like that. Now, the next step is you want a yellow cross. So, there are different possibilities. At the top, it only matters what's like this. So at the top, you could only have one piece in the center. You could have an L, or you can have a line like this, or the cross is already done. So I have an L. So if you have an L, you want the L facing backward like this. You want the L facing the opposite way it should be. And so you want the L to be backward, and then do this algorithm. Also, if you have nothing, it doesn't really matter where it is if you just have this, but do this algorithm: F R U R prime U prime F prime. Then if you had an L, then you would get a line, and you make sure the line is like this to you, or it won't work. So then you have to do the same algorithm again: F R U R prime U prime F prime. Then you have the cross. So there are different possibilities. You could have the whole thing solved, which you would skip this step. You could have none of these corners, or you could have one corner, and you can have two corners. So if you have two corners, there are yellow pieces right here. If you have two corners, you want the yellow piece to the left facing front towards you. To the left, you want the left facing you. So yeah, so this is the left, right? And you want it facing you. And you want it, yeah. So if there's only one up here, then you want, let's say this is the only one up here, then you want this on the left facing up. If there's none, then you want a yellow piece facing to the left, but pointing that way, not towards you. So, but I have two, so I'm going to do it facing towards me. So I just do this: R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Then you should only have one left, which is what you want, and then you bring that so it's like on the left facing up, and then do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Then keep doing that: R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Then you should have this. Then this is the hard part. So you can search the whole thing until you find two of these with two of the corner pieces the same, and then line it up where it goes, so it should be like that. And you want that facing the opposite of you. You want it facing backward. But if you don't have two of these, just do this twice, and it doesn't matter where it is unless you make them, basically. Then you do this: R prime, F, R prime, B2, R. Oh, 2 means twice. R, F prime, R prime, B2, R2. Now you have all of these the same: 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you want to line them up. And if one of the sides is solved, most of the time one of the sides is solved, you want that facing out. But if you don't, it doesn't matter. Then you do this algorithm. 1, 1 is R. 2 is U prime. 3 is R. 4 is U. 5 is R. 6 is U. 7 is R. 8 is U prime. 9 is R prime. 10 is U prime. And 11 is R2. Then it should create one side solve. Then you want to put that out and do the same thing. 1. So right side up, top, back. That's 2. So yeah. So 1 R. 2 is U prime. 3 is R. 4 is U. 5 is R. 6 is U. 7 is R. 8 is U prime. 9 is R prime. 10 is U prime. And 11 is R2. And you should have completely solved the cube. Now I'm going to show this to you when I do it straight through.